Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, I have exactly 1 hour of free time. So I figured, what better way to spend it than seeing exactly how much I can crochet in 1 hour. I've got all my stuff set up. My book of patterns, eyes, stitch markers, my yarn, all that. I just realized my timer's backwards, so it'll pop up somewhere on the screen and you can follow along. And we're starting in 3, 2, 1. I'm already sweating with nerves. Hopefully you can't hear the squeaking. This is embarrassing. Actually, temporary timeout. I'm taking the sweatshirt off. It's too much. Okay, got that off, opened a window. Much better. Straight back to it. I'm gonna speed this part up because this is probably miserably boring, but I will update you with how far I've gotten maybe every 10 minutes or so, or anytime I've made significant progress. Okay, we're starting on the ears, which is where things will get a little trickier because there's some different stitches going on than just single crocheting in circles, but I got this. Okay, we're at 54 minutes and 30 seconds, and I've finished the ears and the first round of the feet. So I think we're making good progress. My laptop shut off. Okay, we're back. This is where the struggle will come in, is trying to find where those loops are on the back with this yarn. You can't see anything. What do you have? Found it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we should have 13 more to go.
Okay, we hit the 50-minute mark. I'm gonna take a pause. As you can see, 49:57, we're pausing it. This is what I have. We have our face, we have our 2 ears, and we have the first round of feet. We're almost at the second round of feet in 10 minutes, which I feel like is pretty good progress. So I'm gonna keep working. I'll probably cut a chunk out because that was a long one. And I'll come back to you when we are at 40 minutes left. I lied, I'm back. We're at 46 minutes and counting down, and I finished, you cannot see them at all, but the back set of legs, and this is what we're looking like, and it's time to add in some eyes and a nose before this gets too far. And I'm keeping the timer running because technically it's part of the like crochet process, like, because I'm not really done making it until it has a little face, right? I'm thinking this color. I'm feeling this color for the eyes, and I always do a pink nose with these ones because I just feel like it's the cutest option out of them all. Ooh, it looks a little, oh no, that looks worse. We're going back to how it was. Okay, I'm gonna put the backings on. We're at 44 minutes and counting. Oh my God, my laptop keeps shutting off. I need to fix that. Okay, backings, which ones are the right size? This is my usual struggle of getting the backings on and making sure they're the right size for the thing so nothing falls off, because that's kind of my biggest fear whenever I'm selling stuff or anything like that, is that the eyes are gonna fall out. Okay, backings are on. See, this is what I mean, the nose just fully popped through. So that stitch was too big to put a nose in. Oh my God, this is eating up more time than the actual crocheting of things. That one doesn't fit. Ah! This is too stressful for me. Okay, I think we got it on there. It feels in place. Looking a little lopsided, but once there's some stuffing in there, I think we'll see some improvement. So 43 minutes and 13 seconds and counting, and it's time to start decreasing this little body on this guy. All right, we're at 41 minutes and 5 seconds, and I'm ready to stuff. And I'm just now realizing I did not get my stuffing out in advance. Ugh. Okay, we got a big chunk. I was about to complain about some loud ass kids outside, and then I looked out there and realized it's my sister. So Still valid complaint, but it's not some just random kids out there. Stuffing. This shouldn't take too long. This guy's pretty small. But I mean, the name is Fat Cat, so they do kind of take a fair bit of stuffing to get them feeling solid in there. His nose is also a little crooked, if you can see that, but we go on, we continue. We don't have time to stop and fix that at the moment. It is stuffed, it is nice and squishy but firm, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish sewing it shut and see how long that all takes. Oh my god, and I have to add a tail. Oh gosh, okay. I gotta get going. I don't have time for scissors. We're breaking the yarn by hand. I made that way too long. Whoops. Threading the needle, also another big time waster. There we go. We're at 39 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. 20 minutes to almost finish one of these, I feel like is a fairly reasonable amount of time. I am ungodly sweaty though. This is what I get for trying to crochet with blanket yarn in the summer. Okay, we got it cinched shut. Just because we're rushing doesn't mean I'm not gonna do this properly, so we're gonna do a couple stitches all over to make sure things are nice and secure, because I have markets coming up, so this is probably going to one of those, so I can't sell somebody a butchered cat that's gonna rip open because I was rushing. Okay, we're stabbing the tail in, which it doesn't seem to want to go back in, but it doesn't have a choice here because it needs to. Okay, we have our face, we have our body, we have our legs, which I kind of need to pop out a bit more at the moment. Okay, there. Legs are out. You still cannot see them with this yarn. And with 36 minutes and 45 seconds, we're going to very rapidly add on a little tail to this guy. Also, if you see my double chin in this video, no you don't. You are legally obligated to ignore it, because who the hell wants to get watched while they're crocheting? This is normally something I do in the privacy of my own home, in my bedroom with nobody around. We're gonna give it a little adjustments, make it nice and even, make it cute. Pop the ears up, pop the ears up. Okay, finished product, 34 minutes, 15 seconds. We have a face, we have ears, we have 4 little legs, and we have a little tail, all done. I'm going to pause the timer at 34 minutes and 10 seconds while I figure out what to make next and get my pattern prepared. Okay, I have white yarn sitting here, so I think the only logical thing to make is one of the ducks with the juicy booties, because they're also minimal sewing and I feel like I can grind one out pretty quick. So we're gonna start the timer again and we're just gonna get straight into it. I know for a fact this yarn does not work with the magic circle, so we're doing the chain 2 method because we don't have time to waste around here. Update, we have just passed 28 minutes and I'm officially finishing up the head, so it's time to work on that big booty that the duck's gonna have. And then once we got the booty done, I can figure out where to sew on the eyes and the beak. And this is where we are at with 27 minutes left. I will be back in maybe 5 minutes when I have a bit more progress done. Okay, we're 20 minutes, 35 seconds. We have our butt done. It's time to start shrinking it a little and then I'll get to adding in our eyes. I think I'm feeling confident I can finish this one with maybe a little bit of extra time. I am remembering now, after forgetting that the cats need a tail, that this one is gonna need wings, which are a bit of a pain to attach, but I think if I leave myself enough time, I can make it work. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, 17 minutes, 40 seconds. It's time to figure out where we want to put our eyes and sew on our beak. I normally have plain black eyes that I put on these guys, but I don't seem to have any at the moment. So I guess this guy's getting brown eyes? Sure, we'll go with it. This is honestly the most time-consuming part, stuffing and placing eyeballs. Who would have thought? I think that looks pretty good. I don't know where the backings are. This is a mess. This is a whole mess. And we're already down to 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, eyes are in. I did forget to tie a little knot with my starting string so that nothing decides to come undone. 16 minutes, we're getting started on a beak. I did not find the start of this yarn. There it is. I'll leave myself some extra so we're not struggling. Oh my god, this yarn sheds like crazy. Start it there, go over to here. I think I usually do, oh my god, can this stop turning off? That's eating up my time too. I normally do, I think, 3 rounds around, just so it's kind of like a middle, a top, and a bottom, like that. I think that looks perfect. Take my needle off, 15 minutes exactly. Okay, face is done, 14 and a half. I'm gonna do some more decreasing and I will be back to stuff it. Hopefully these don't take too long because we're nearing the end here and I'm getting stressed. We're at 12 minutes, 50 seconds, more stuffing. No! My time didn't account for issues like this. I'm just gonna get up instead of turning. Oh my god, come on. Don't be crooked. Okay, 12 minutes, 20 seconds. We are officially starting the stuff in here. If I can even get it in there. That's looking pretty good to me, in my humble opinion, which is the only one that matters at this moment. So I'm gonna finish off the rest of those decreases with
All around me are familiar faces.
You're joking. Okay, well, timeout. I took a temporary pause to reattach my yarn. We are starting back up with 11 minutes left, and we're gonna finish off those decreases. I am gonna secure those 2 ends together just so that nothing comes undone again. And if anything, this is a lesson of why you shouldn't rush when you're trying to crochet, because it's not necessarily a hobby meant for speed. You're meant to kind of take your time. So now I know, now I've learned. Okay, decreases are done. These 2 tails, the one that broke off and the one that I reattached, are gonna get knotted together. I really was not prepared for this when I was thinking of how much time I had left. Oh my god. But this is realistic, I will say. I break my yarn with exactly 8 minutes and 47 seconds. I'm going to take a break to wash my hands and cool down because I feel disgusting and I cannot work like this. But I will be back. No progress will be done. This is what we're working with. We still just need to throw some wings on this little guy and then he'll be done. Hopefully with a little bit of extra time, but we'll see. I'm back. We're gonna start the timer again, 8 minutes and 45 seconds, and we're going to add some wings onto this guy. This shouldn't take too long, but given what you just watched, things happen. So who knows? 7 minutes, 30 seconds. We've got 1 wing. This is the tricky part because I have to line them up or else this bird will look janky. And nobody wants a janky bird with a fat butt. Okay, we have wing number 2. We are at 6 minutes and 20 seconds. So now I'm just going to go ahead and sew these ends through and you don't need to watch that. I think that might be the fastest I've ever done this. We are at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Just under 5 minutes, 30 seconds. We have our wings. I'm going to pause it here. Here's our little reveal. As you can see, juicy booty. And with 5.5 minutes, I don't think I can actually finish anything, but I'm gonna try and start something small just to see how far I can get. All right, I've decided on something very simple, something very quick. I have yellow yarn here, so we're gonna try and make a bee. We're gonna see how far we get. Timer starting now. 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Again, this yarn just doesn't work for the magic circle, so we're doing the chain 2 method because it's tried and true and it never breaks on me. Okay, we're just under 2.5 minutes. I have this little circle made And we're getting ready to start the stripe once I finish this next round, but I don't have any black, I only have gray. So this piece is just gonna be a unique one because we're making it work with what I've got in the final, coming up on 2 minutes. Okay, where's the start of this gray yarn? We have 1:20. Maybe I'll get through one round of the gray, maybe? Hopefully you can't hear how loud the squeaks are, but they're really aggressive right now. 15 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. You're joking. Time's up after I turned it back on. Stupid laptop. All right, that was officially 1 hour. Time for our little haul. We have the start of a bee and the start of a gray stripe. A little disappointing. We have one little duck with a juicy booty, and we have one of our very round fat cats. Overall, I'm super proud of what I was able to do in an hour. This is definitely more than I did last time I attempted this, so this just goes to show that practice does really help you improve, and hopefully you had fun and enjoyed watching this. If you did, let me know down in the comments. Let me know which of these two is your favorite, and let me show you a sneak peek. The next tutorial I have coming next week or the week after is going to be the Jellycat crochet succulent like this. I'm just so obsessed with this and I think it's adorable, and I want you guys to be able to make it too. So stay tuned for that, coming very shortly, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya!